I'm about to throw to Carmel, and she's going to throw to Ian Bartlett as well, and they're going to do our Life Member Induction. So I'm going to now pass it over to Carmel, as I said again.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank you for tonight's invitation. It's wonderful. And I just might start with Alex suggested I express what a life membership means to me. Well, Alex, I've never been asked that before. So I had to think about it, but then I thought, okay, what does happen? When you join a club, you join to play the game. You try to play and give your best. You're hopeful of a premiership and you'd love to win a best and fairest. But you never think about a life member. A life membership gives me a feeling of pride and it gives me a sporting home. But importantly, it makes me feel grateful. Grateful that my club acknowledged my services and bestowed upon me its highest award, a life membership. And that is very special. I've been to other clubs, lots of other clubs actually, and I've often been asked, what has Altona got? Why are they successful? And it's an easy answer. I just say Altona is in our blood. We don't just see our members at hockey training and games. They're our tradies, our picture framers, neighbours, teachers, friends and extended families. Hockey for us at Altona is traditional and generational, and we'll see this in all of tonight's recipients. Parents, children and children's children. It's unique. It is the Altona Hockey Club. Tonight, it's my honour for Karen Symons and Merryn Brennan. When they fronted up to the first training session, I couldn't believe it. I thought, here were two people that knew how to hit a ball, run and think laterally. Two really good sportswomen. A jackpot for the club as players and then as club administrators. Along with their ability and sportsmanship came a great sense of fun, easily shared by all of us. Trips to Albury, Tulibuck, but no more because that will stay there, and the Christmas bike rides. How nice that two such great friends gain their life membership simultaneously tonight. They're different people with many similarities, a bit yin and yang, Batty and Dotty. Tonight they're recognised for Batty. Karen has given generously of her time and effort as a board member, coach, bar and canteen attendant. Most importantly, Karen has run the junior section, often single-handedly, the lifeline of any club. This has included retention, recruitment, finding coaches, often filling the gaps by taking up the role herself. Karen sets a great example for young people, which is reflected in her two sons. Her demeanour is perfect for encouraging without demanding, involving players without pressure, making hockey fun to learn without criticism. Junior development is an integral part of a club's future. Karen is and has been an integral part of this club. Dotty. Merryn is passionate, dedicated and a long-time member who has contributed to all facets of club life. A board member for 10 years, junior and senior coach, bar manager, opening and closing of the club rooms at all sorts of hours. Merryn assists and encourages young members to volunteer their services, showing them how vitally important this is to the club. Her two daughters are following in her footsteps by volunteering their services while still maintaining a high standard of playing. Batty and Dotty have both contributed extensively, working tirelessly on and off the pitch. On behalf of the club, thank you to both for your invaluable services and loyalty. I am honoured to present Karen Symons and Merryn Brennan with their life membership to the Altona Hockey Club. Well done and congratulations to both of you. And whilst here, may I also extend my congratulations to Morris and Peter, whom I've also watched grow up. Okay, now it's Bones' turn. I'll pass you on to Bones. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmel. I'd just like to say that what you've said about being a life member, I can't add to that, because it's exactly how you feel. It's not something you set out to be awarded. It comes with being recognised by the people within the club that you are happy to serve along with and do the work for. Tonight I'm going to introduce two members to you who have spent over 50 years of their life in service at the club. And I'm going to put these two guys together. So Burgess and Peter Symons, when I looked through their achievements and what they've done as part of the club, everything just lines up. From the very beginning, when they played in their first premiership side in 1967 in under-12s. And from then, it was just a parallel journey throughout the club. Both represented the club in State League 1, Morris playing 235 games and winning 3 Best and Fairest awards. Simo 279 games, scoring 69 goals, and was the games record holder between 1987 and 1997. And both were members of the inaugural State League 1 premiership won by the club in 1994. Their playing was not just State League 1. They came up through the juniors, and once their State League 1 careers had finished, they came back down through the lower grades of the men's competition. And both of them put time into coaching in the seniors and the juniors. They played hundreds of games out for the club outside of State League 1, juniors, seniors and masters, including carnivals at Albury, Echuca and Moomba, which a lot of people would not remember. They were both represented Victoria in state, in junior and masters levels, and went on to represent Australia at masters levels as well. Off the field, they both served on the committee at different points in time. Simo was the treasurer in 1984, and Morris took over in 1985 and did 1986 as well. And they were both inducted as club legends into the 1981-1990 group. That's the statistics about them, but it's the intangibles that there's so many different things to describe. But it's all the little things that you don't take notice of that just get done, and it's people like Peter and Morris who do that for the club. It's small things like, the coaching that they put in is visible, but other little things like volunteering in the bar, attending social events, taking up social and coterie memberships, sponsoring the club financially, and the real small things like putting the bins out on a Thursday night or collecting balls and cones after a training session. But I think their lasting legacy on field is the role models that they were for the players they played with and the players who watched them play. Morris, I know, would still love to be playing if his body would let him, and Simo is still playing. And the example that they set while they played and while still playing is just a great role model that they are for everyone within the club. So I'd like to congratulate both guys. There will be another in-person function coming up next year where all 4 members will be inducted, and an opportunity for everyone at the club to see that in person. So I'd also like to extend my congratulations to Merryn and Batty, and congratulate all 4 on well-deserved Life Member achievements.
Thanks, Ian, and thank you, Carmel. That was amazing. I think it kind of reminded me what it's what I missed so much over the last 12 months of not being able to come down to the hockey club. So, yeah, thank you. And then again, congrats to the Life members. Well done, Mez, who's hidden behind the camera here, and Batty, Simo, and Mog.